People ought not be so frightened of ghosts. They are merely talking shadows, chattering away endlessly about their past affairs.
Boss! That was crazy! Were we even can you
I see.
Truly or is the credit...
Surely you jest, Miss. I suspect we have Columbina to thank. There is always a great price to pay for witnessing the truth, but it seems
she chose the perfect method of getting a message to us. Though her eyes were always shut, despite being separated by time and space, we're seeing the same possibilities.
We still don't even know if she's okay right now. But as long as there's a chance we can do something,
I'll get you back somehow. Column.
Well, based on the information we now have, let's figure out our...
Thanks to these gentlemen, we have a much clearer picture of the situation with Dottore. The civilian population has been moved to safety, so we no longer need to hold back.
Miss Androne, how are the calculations going?
So far, so good. I'll keep seeing how far I can push the system, though. Can't...
There's still a long road ahead. Where should we...
Our plan is clear. Time is short, so let's get moving.
There's just never enough time, is there? Time is the bane of my existence. Ugh. All right, we'll do our part too.
Yeah.
Albedo's theory says that elemental energy can dilute the light realm's power, but I'm no expert in building elemental defenses. Sounds like something out of the advanced elemental theory section of the library. Whew.
You seem quite troubled.
Well, yeah. I mean, who doesn't get a little flustered when they're completely out of their depth?
You were the very picture of confidence back when you approached the Hexenzer.
Yeah, I could have been faking it through that whole meeting for all you know. Who's to say I'm not just a ball of nerves in a charming and gregarious package?
Oh gosh, really? I'm so sorry, I had no idea. Well, you're all the braver for it.
Still, I was much more in my comfort zone than I am here. At least in Mondstadt, you can cry for help from a cliff top and actually stand a chance of summoning Barbados himself. Things have never looked bleaker than they do now. If we don't pull this off, Tevet's doomed, isn't it?
Oh, you think so? Actually, yes. Yes, it probably is.
It's a shame.
Don't put too much pressure on yourself. Tevat has faced annihilation many times in the past, but it also gave us you, didn't it?
Hey, don't give me that. It's not like I'm anyone special.
I disagree. Every human born in this world is special. We angels have always believed that.
In that case, this humble human being has a big favor to ask of you.
I thought you might say that.
I'm sure Alice, in her great wisdom, sent you here precisely to help us in this difficult...
Well, that has less to do with her wisdom, and more to do with my...
Of course, of course. Well, the thing is, these elemental defenses we're about to build... I don't think it's... Durin's findings from his patrols make it clear that Dottore is constantly expanding his territory. First it was his lab, then the design bureau. It's not realistic to completely stop him encroaching on the rest of Nagrai. Rather, our goal should... If Miss Sandroni's calculations are correct, well, they're the closest thing to certainty we have in this situation, so let's assume they are. Anyway, her calculations suggest that our best hope for victory lies in Miss Columbina's return. It's up to us to slow Dottore's advance and buy time for her to make a return.
Are you asking me to help you with building the defenses?
No. I'd like you to prepare for what comes next. When he eventually reaches us, we will have to fight him. You were an angel once and a mage now. I'm asking you to lend us your protection.
Oh. Can I take it that you're triggering the terms you fought for during our three-way talks?
Well, technically those terms were about protecting Mondstadt. But if you're happy to agree to the change in location, then yes, let's do that.
You're cashing in on this much sooner than I'd...
Well, yeah. The way things are going, I might not get another chance.
Very well. The mages have heard the knight's plea, and we will respond. To tell the truth, Alice and I had already discussed how we might help you all, so I didn't come empty-handed. I always like to be prepared.
This is... wow. Yeah. This is great. Seriously.
It's been many long years since I had a chance to dazzle humanity with a little divine intervention. Anyway, Knight of Boreas, please accept this gift in recognition. Go now. May the angel's blessing deliver you safely to your You're here. Sandroni! How are things going? Glad you asked. You two are about to become the first people to lay eyes upon my masterpiece. Or should that be the first person and the first, specter? Hey! Whatever. Come, feast your eyes. Wow! We've never seen... This meter displays the progress of my formula. Currently, it's still making the most important. Once it's finished running, I'll deliver it right to your side. And then... What do you mean, deliver it? Can't you just tell us over the Dodo communication device? It'll just be some numbers, right? Ugh, you're such a greenhorn. This isn't the kind of formula you solve in math class. It's a whatever. We'll be here all day if I start trying to explain it. All you need to know is I'll share the data with you. Nicole's agreed to let me use her information channel, so we just need to use the Dodo communication device like so. There. Now you can check. Wow! Look at that! You're an... About time you recognize my... Anyway, that's all from me. You should check on the others if you have time. That might sound harsh to you, but close supervision is a common practice and I'm kinda stuck here while the formula's running. So I need you to be my second pair of eyes in the meantime.
Thankfully, Miss Nicole has come to our aid. Nasha Town is now looking very well defended.
Golden Flame. Yes, that's Nicole's power, all right. Based on the latest message from Grandmaster Varka, it sounds like they've reached an agreement. The situation should be more stable with her assistance. Everyone will have at least some degree of protection.
Albedo! Durin!
Hello there, you two.
Are you well rested?
That's good to hear. As per the plan, Albedo and I will be in charge of Nasha Town. As Dotori's energy field expands, it's creeping ever closer in that direction. But we will do our best to hold our position.
We fought side by side many times before, and always with great success. I believe this time will be no different. So don't worry about us. Focus on fighting Dotori.
Traveler, Paimon, a pleasure to see you both.
Flans! How's everything coming up?
Fairly well, if I do say so myself.
Ooh, you sound much more...
To be honest, I am not usually fond of exercising my full strength. For one thing, it's hardly conducive to maintaining a low profile. Besides, I believe I am conserving my strength until the moment of battle is upon us. Anything.
Seeing you get into the zone like this really puts Paimon at ease. Huh, Traveler?
I consider it an honor to have your trust. Rest well. I look forward to seeing you both in your element during the battle.
Yes, Miss Moonchanter? What are you—
You always address me in the strangest ways. Lady Moonchanter one minute, Miss Moonchanter the next.
Yes, and? Are either of—
Not as such. It's just that I simply call you Nefer nowadays.
Uh-huh. That's my name. What's your point?
The point is I don't add any honorifics or titles.
Meaning what?
That maybe we're on friendly...
Is that how you see it?
Never! Wilma!
Paimon, Traveler.
Just swinging by to check in on you. How are things going? Did you manage to get some rest?
Don't worry about me. I won't slow us down.
And I give my all to ensure our victory. Ah, yes. Allow me to... Hold on. You're both in good shape.
You're welcome. You'll have your work cut out for you in this battle against Dottore, so make sure to get some rest.
Paimon will keep an eye on him. Don't...
I'm glad to hear it. Take good care of yourself.
Sure thing!
Here they come. That's quite a horde.
As we expected.
Get ready, everyone. Take your positions and prepare.
Let's begin.
I'm at the ready.
What a waste of time!
Go! Go! Wipe out!
Close your eyes. Night falls. Be silent. Close your eyes. Night falls. Be silent. To dust.
It's your skull!
You poor lost lamb, for the everlasting.
Let's see what you're made of.
These creatures cannot stand against us.
Oh, we're fighting talk. Just don't let your guard down.
Stay away from me!
Live! Witness my great undertaking!
That was easier than I thought.
Naturally.
What do you mean? Is it because as created beings go, we're of a higher...
By the Frostman of old.
Close your eyes. Two people have always used fire to drive away wild beasts.
Wouldn't a lantern work just as well?
You read my mind, my dear friend. I was just about to say that.
All right then, dear friend. Bring the light!
You're looking well. I trust you've had a good couple of days.
Dottore,
It's actually a good thing, in my view. If the subjects of my experiment were to die prematurely, it would throw quite a wrench in the work. And so, I must thank you all for your We are no longer on the same level, but you are nonetheless worthy of my respect. A creator god should be merciful and gracious after all. And in any case, it is only right that before I end your lives, the world is informed of the arrival of their new god. The experiment begins. With the marrow of the three moons in my hand, behold the false moons fall!
Water jet! Yes!
Can't hide the truth.
Did you honestly think that would hit me?
Observe.
Be shackled! Entropy bends to me!
It all adds up.
Such a simple attack! And that's more like it. Some results of go!
Leave this place. For the everlasting. No more lies. Can't hide the truth. No more lies.
Steady now. Oh. I've been moved inside another space. And it's sealed off. Looking at the structure of it, seems like Dottore intends to trap us here. There's no exit. Our endurance is about to be put to the test.
Did you honestly think that would hit me?
Can't hide the truth. It all adds up.
Moon's remnants. Such a simple attack, and you're already... Found you!
Absurd.
And leave...
What a... No more lies. Can't hide the truth.
Honestly think that would hit me.
No more
With the marrow of the 3 moons in my hand, behold the false moons fall! Tell me, where will you try scurrying off to next?
Looks like Dottore has opted for a divide and conquer strategy. We will not allow him to triumph. Now, I shall pray for our victory. Leave this place.
Entropy bends to me!
Can't hide the truth. It all falls into place. No more lies.
Good, keep it up. I'm still...
Version of the space Columbina got trapped in? There really is no way out. We'll see about that, Dottore.
My apologies, I have not intended to take your teammates from you. But you have a choice. Did you honestly think that would obey, and I can do this? An excellent deal. Won't you consider that? Entropy. Go! Good. Keep it up. I'm still collecting data. Be shackled. I'm aware you've been working on some little tricks to surprise me with. My guess would be that you're trying to bring Columbina back. But then, where is Sandrone? I always found their friendship to be a curious phenomenon. Speaking of Columbina, I once saw her as like a younger sister. We got along quite amicably while she was with the Fatui. But then one day she suddenly decided she would refuse to take part in any further experiments. To this day, I truly don't understand. It's such a pity. I could have had a sister, a family. But alas,
You're not fit to be family to her.
that I can't deny. So many people, all obsessed with playing out the same tired old dramas. And then there's you. You had every opportunity to reach the right conclusion. The thought of killing you off like this? But I maintain that I approached you in good faith, so I will offer you another chance. Will you work with me? You have until I count to 10. 1, 2, 3.
Not in a million years.
What a pleasant surprise. I didn't think...
You're as sick and twisted as ever. Don't fool yourself into thinking anyone's grateful for the chances you're offering them.
Sandrone? But the...
Funnily enough, I was just discussing a collaboration opportunity with the Traveler. And then
Gone to waste?
I said that everyone would get one chance. And you've used yours to...
And what makes you think I believe a word that...
I was planning on disposing of your little formula after wrapping up more urgent business here. But since you've taken the trouble of searching... Is this your life's work? This piece of trash? Your formula runs too slowly, Sandrone. You put your hope for success on others instead of fighting dirty. That is why you have failed. Now, whom should I slay first? Any volunteers? No one? How nice of you to leave the decision to me. Oh, how unexpected. Sandrone, any last words for me, comrade?
Is there anything you wish for?
Not really. But I've always known what I don't want. Go to hell, Dottore.
No!
And now, you have failed.
Sandrone!
Now you see how fragile mechanical contraptions are. Just a gentle tap, and they fall to... However keen of an inventor Sandrone may have been, her death spells the end of the formula that was running inside her body. Of course, I have to commend her for making it this far. As her colleague, I have to admire her... Now, it is time for you to take your... My count was interrupted, but the second chance I extended to you still stands. Once again, you are... By now, I'm sure you have gained a greater appreciation for the power and authority I wield. Not in the mood to talk? As you wish. You seem less talkative than usual today. I'll change the topic to something more apropos. Sandrone was always like this, never trusting anyone. Always, objectively speaking, she had her strengths. It is remarkable how she extracted and even optimized the world formula from so much data. But her inability to trust was her undoing. Had she allowed someone else to monitor or run the formula for her, you might still have a chance at victory even now. But regrettably, she was a stubborn fool. As much as it pains me...
Dottore, maybe this is news to you, but people can change. Columbina surprised you when she escaped.
Change?
You can twist the truth however you want, but I see it clear as day.
Is that how you see me? By this point, what can you hope to do about it? It is pointless to fight on. You've already lost.
Wrong. You can't win this, Dottore.
What?
My formula can get us 90% of the way. It will connect you to Columbina. Then, I will bring the formula's output to the Traveler's side. For the last 10%, do whatever it takes. Just bring the moon down.
The moon will never be yours!
I turn my body into moonlight and pour it over Nod Cry. My soul I leave here to inform my future friends. Lastly, I will hide the Trilune Authority within the Frost Moon. And when my body, soul, and authority are reunited, finally...
Columbina!
It's been too long. I'm back. Stay focused on the battle, Traveler.
What a touching reunion. Though I personally find myself repulsed by the sight of weaklings huddled together for war. Now, quite finished patting yourselves on the back. Show me how you can swim. Or you drown.
Watch out, Columbina! He can manipulate space itself!
I know. Wait for the right moment. We'll strike together.
Foul! Moon's remnants! I'm growing weary of...
It's over, Dottore! Time to pay for your...
No longer must the world cower in the cold night.
I'm so close to the new world.
Let the moonlight dispel the darkness. Everlasting
Woman in this rotten, decaying world! Willfully blind. How can you be so satisfied with your fate?
This battle was never about fate. It's about friends, family, and the home you stole from them.
So dull. Only the weak rely on each other for comfort. You shall see. Once I transcend fate, you will be nothing but fodder for my grand experiment!
That will never happen. Today, the moon lights up this world once more.
This loathsome world.
No, this world is our home.
No, you're doing it wrong. The moon looks like this now.
What are you drawing, children?
Mom? It looks different than before, doesn't it? Also... Can I go by...
All right. I suppose today is a special day after all.
Extra, extra! Get the late post-disaster report! Nasha Town reborn! The voyage begins today! The future looks bright thanks to the League.
I knew things would be different. But I didn't think that would include the moon.
They say a new moon goddess has been born.
A new moon goddess?
I guess so. I'm not too clued up on the details. As far as I'm concerned, the moon's still in the sky. Hey, since we've come all this way, shall we grab...
Are you a convert now?
Oh, come on. What does it matter? After everything we've all just been through?
Come on! We gotta get there early! Shh! Keep it down! Why is it so noisy outside? It's okay. Paimon was pretty... What about you? Did you rest while still winding down from everything that's happened? Or are you wondering how our friends are doing? Or is it about what Dotori said to... Okay, if you say so. What we just went through was... a lot. It's totally normal if you need some time to get back. Lunar III disappeared after Columbina came back. Apparently, she was part of Columbina's soul still. Paimon kind of... Anyway, you did great. So did Paimon. We all worked our butts off to get so... Chin up, Traveler. Hey! Don't poke fun. Paimon didn't think you'd mention it. You have no idea how anxious Paimon will. If you really want to show Paimon you're sorry, you're gonna need... Okay. Paimon's full now. Huh? Hey there, Traveler and Paimon. Good morning. Morning, Yehuda. Here. Oh, I've already eaten. Just need some water. I was mostly worried you might forget what day it was today. Careful there, Paimon. Too much food will make you drowsy. Yeah, she'd probably be saying that to Aino. She's the baby of the group, if anyone. True. You know, I'm surprised. Well, nothing like a region-wide calamity to bring people together. After that, surely even the most self-interested people... Try telling Boss Neff that. She's not exactly convinced. Really? But if she's so pessimistic about it... probably 'cause... Even though Unity sounds like a pretty... I think things will work out, though. I swear, Notcry feels like one big family now with every... Paimon's with you on that one. And it seems like plenty of other people agree, too. Just look... All right. Everyone's been rebuilding these last 2 weeks, and the evacuees have been coming back in life slowly returning back to normal. Were you about to head out? There's still some time. Yeah! We were gonna take a... sounds good.
Please accept today's boon.
Are Paimon's eyes deceiving her, or...
Hello there. Would you like a feast of the moon, along with some snacks of the day?
So, what's new, Anefa? It was only a few days ago when we last saw you, but... And Aino, too? What are you talking about, Paimon? We're just here to help, duh.
In the wake of the disaster, it's all hands on deck. We responded to Lama's request for support. At times like these, the smallest good deed can inspire others and help them through the hard days ahead.
And we're using eggs and heating tubes to make that a reality. In true Kromkake Crab Shop style! Enough! Did you hear that? The Traveler said...
That's because it's true, I know. Proposal. If you can resist eating today's dessert, I will provide you with compliments, too.
No way! Well, that proposal got... I need something to get me through the hard times too, you know.
Mom!
Yes, dear. Go.
Excuse me. Could I... She helped us get safely out of Notcry, and she helped us get back home, too. She's the best.
Of course she is! And since I'm the whiz kid...
But you stole my snacks, though.
Oops.
Shall we move to the open space near the center? The view there is better.
Thank you!
Aren't you the better pick for this job, Flint?
You underestimate yourself yet again, Master.
Not at all. I rarely come by Nasha Town. I don't know any of the big shots here.
All in good time. Socializing is...
But you're much further ahead on that road, aren't you?
You're not seeing the full picture. You know the truth now. My friends do... There is no question about it. The Lightkeepers need a representative in the League. Someone who is upright, cares about other people, and can realize their...
You say it like you wouldn't make the cut.
I am most flattered that you think I would. Sigh a little less, Master Ilua, and have more faith in yourself. All the Lightkeepers agree that you're a very prompt... That is precisely why Starshina and Nikita felt safe delegating...
I'm sure we all also agree that we would sooner die of dehydration than manage to wrangle anything out of you in a discussion.
My apologies. I am not in the habit of bringing water with me when I go out.
Whatever. I'll take the job. By the way, who else is part of this?
Oh, it's quite the who's who of Notcry. There's the Moon Chanter of the Frostmoon Scions. I'm sure you will find speaking with them to be a genuine...
If you say so. I've never done this work before, so I'm honestly... But I'll do it. Not only is it our duty as Lightkeepers...
An admirable attitude to take. The beacons are lit. We have the chance to band together and build our shared homeland into...
Yeah.
Quite a few familiar faces have arrived. Let's go.
You seem well rested.
I know no one's asked, but I'm sure you all want to know, so let me just say, we're doing great. Well, great, but not perfect. I'm starting to lose my mind from boredom. Can't drink a drop of alcohol while I'm waiting for my wounds to heal.
I'm sure you had a sneaky swig or two.
Wait, how'd you find out?
I'm sure you must be missing Mondstadt after all these years away, Grandmaster.
Yeah, you could say that again. Every time I get news from Mondstadt, it makes me... Honestly, once things are wrapped up here...
Hey, looks like someone's taking the stage.
Can everyone see okay? Anyone need a boost?
I'll just listen from the back.
You're taking this pretty seriously.
Well, it's not every day that I get the chance to see how people speak in a fish...
Soak it up like a sponge. I'll make sure you get a chance to practice for yourself later down the line.
Mr. Varka, are you forgetting that I'm not a Knight of Favonius?
I can knight you. Any particular title you'd like?
Is he joking? I really can't tell.
This land holds nothing but promise for adventurers from all walks of life.
That land's specialties are the best in the world. It almost goes without saying.
You'll have to figure this one out for yourself. It'll be a good learning experience.
It is my honor to host the opening ceremony for the League, and to have this opportunity to speak to you all in my capacity.
Could this person also have been pushed onto the big stage by the real big shots? Guess I'm not the only one then.
We come here today, having weathered the trials and hardships of yesterday, and having learned from them the importance of unity.
All right, here we go. Uh-oh, looks like Aino's off in Dreamland already. Wait, bosses...
Come on, get the speech over.
Notcry is our home, the land we rely on for survival. And as we chart a course for the future, may we persevere through the storms ahead as we sail towards a new era of prosperity, freedom, and hope.
Looks like we'll have more opportunities to—
I'm sure you'll cope, Lady Moonchanter, given how fleet of foot you are. Unfortunately, I suspect I'll be too busy at the Curatorium to act as your host. We have a busy schedule.
It'll be all right. I'll just check your schedule with Yehoda well in advance. And if she's not available, I can simply ask—
You... So giving my employees extra workload isn't enough for you? You're
I'd better get me some alpacas. Once
That lamb specialties are the best in the world. It almost goes without saying.
I thought you'd approve. Aren't you forever increasing?
That's a bold statement. Are all the Frost Moon Scions feeling more audacious?
Columbina's return has brought joy to all who care about her. That includes— As for the Frost Moon Scions, we are learning how to thrive. It is up to us to make our home a more livable place. Joining the League is one of the steps we are trying.
I like the word try. It's nice and non-committal. You can opt out at any time and still say you tried.
You don't see a bright future for the Frost Moon Scions?
I'm just not as optimistic as you. The Frost Moon Scions should count themselves lucky that they have a leader as stubborn and enterprising as you. But Nod Cry's a big place, with all kinds of people. Most of them don't
Well, that's where you and— Unless— the Curatorium of Secrets—
For now, yes. And that won't change until this venture becomes worth my—
What would make it worth your while?
Getting out more than I put in. Right now, I'd barely break—
Then maybe it's worth it.
All right, you can stop now. Or do I have to join the Frost Moon Scions before you'll get off my back?
You'd be very well—
Hey, you two! Congrats on all your hard work!
Nefer was trying to dissuade me from adding to her employees' workload. Also, she's considering joining the Frost Moon Scions.
Sorry, what?
Your conversations are always the most interesting. Would you two care to join me for some tea before heading to your next destination?
Nicole? Wait, where are you?
Sadly not. I'm otherwise occupied right now. I'm sorry. If it's any consolation, let me say that how things appear on the surface is a far cry from— Perhaps you'll feel better if you focus on the fact you have a special—
Okay?
No, or not yet, anyway.
Well, that's not ominous at all.
Not for this. Just think of this as a general check-in to make sure this communication system is still running smoothly. Besides, it's good to chat once in a while.
You could have just said so. I'm still. The best friendships are built through face-to-face interaction. It's never
gonna stop being weird having tea with you when you're not there and just...
All right, fair point. I'll bear that in mind for next time.
Yeah. And if...
Alice just informed me that they had their work cut out for them. And now everyone's thoroughly exhausted. But they did finally get things. The disruption caused by this disaster has made Tevat easier to detect from the outside universe. She plans to wait for things to stabilize, then reschedule her Mondstadt vacation plans. As for me, I agree with Hat Guy's perspective. This is a time when many new variables are emerging, and the situation is changing constantly. We have to remain vigilant. I did notice that the energy in Nodcry changed somewhat after the War of Funerary Flame. But since it was still aligned with the Light Realm, it looks like I'll have to examine the connections between phenomena I observe just doing my duty. It's more or less second nature, of course. To give you the full picture, I'd have to start with the substance from which... Never mind. Paimon's right. Showing off my knowledge would be much more satisfying in person. By the way, you did receive the gifts from the Hexen Circle, yes? I'm not trying to claim credit or anything, but my pride demands that I at least mention it. They're quite similar to the protective talisman that Alice gave Dory, but with some very special enhancements.
Oh! So that's what kept our friends safe when Dotori trapped them.
Indeed. We went to great lengths to make sure they were invisible to his eyes. I'm so happy they came in handy. Still, not fishing for gratitude, by the way. I just want you to be aware that sometimes your friends may be protecting you in ways you... Anyway, I'll contact you if anything else crops up. If not, you know what they say, no news is good news. Oh, my angelic instincts are tingling. They said you should head to the docks next. Your friends are about to board their ship home.
You're here.
You're here too, Hat Guy! Are you heading back to...
No. I'm bound for Sumeru, and she for Fontaine. Everything seems fine. Sandrone may have an abominable temper, but she's always been very responsible with important calculations.
You always speak as if you know us inside out, Mr. Hat Guy.
Maybe I'm just a good judge of character.
I certainly hope that's all. Regardless, you have been a significant help in this matter.
I didn't do anything. Sandrone's the one who completed a seemingly impossible formula and turned the tide of the entire battle.
Even we were unaware that Sandrone had hidden the real formula inside Polonia's body. She managed to fool Dottore into thinking the formula was running in her system by installing an identical-looking decoy within her.
She probably realized that she didn't have the strength to stop Dottore. But this way... She always worked like that.
Well, that's why I'm traveling to Fontaine. She made a request of me long ago, and the time has come to fulfill it. Think of it as her will. She said that should she ever fail in a mission, she'd like me to deliver her core and Polonia's to the Fontaine Research Institute. She also mentioned that she had made arrangements for people there to set her affairs, and some of her personal effects, such as her notes, were left to me. I've decided to take them back to the House of the Hearth. For safekeeping, primarily, but also... However, there is one book among them that I'd like to leave in your care. I'll have someone deliver it to your residence at the flagship at a later date. No, I was specifically warned not to tell her. This is her last wish, and I will abide by it. I can only hope so, but none of us here can know for certain. I bade farewell to Columbina earlier today. As promised, she turned the iridescent moon's marrow over to me. She spent a long time with Sandrone's body.
Oh, is she alright?
Sandrone's passing has left a great wound in all of our hearts. It will take time to heal. But Columbina surprised me. She offered me some words of comfort before I departed. Despite she never used to act like this. Clearly, she has grown. And I suspect that we have you to thank for much of the— After these recent events, the Tsaritsa has revoked the Pale Star Edict. Snezhnaya now realizes that the arrest warrant for Columbina was just a ploy by Dottore, who coveted her powers. I shall return to Nodcry to see her as soon as I find the time. I hope that from now on, she too, Columbina Hyposelenia's journey is only my ship, Traveler, Paimon.
What are you still bumming around for? I thought today was the day you'd agreed with her to go find out the truth about your sibling. You're afraid you won't like the well,
Don't say that!
fair point. But I'd say I have more experience facing up to they say blood's thicker than water. I know how, no matter what the truth turns out to be, they will stick, but finding the truth is important. But more, at least, that's the life lesson I've learned from my experience. Grappling with it. What? Now that Dottore's dead and gone? A little. Maybe I regret not getting to end his life with my own hands. Or maybe it's either way. I'm going back to Sumeru. Lesser Lord Kusanali is gonna need help dealing with all the chaos. You should continue with your journey, as you've always done. Who knows? Maybe we'll meet again someplace else.
So, what should we do now? After all, when Columbina said she knew where your ship was hidden, Paimon, it hasn't been all that long since we were last apart, sure, but with Columbina there, ain't no biggie. Paimon might be all about that, but Paimon's sure you'd prefer to digest the news about your sister, but no matter what you see, just know you can share it with Paimon. If you can't make sense of something, let's give it some thought together. And even if we both can't figure... Glad? Feel better now? Alrighty. Columbina, we're here! Can't quite believe we're meeting out here. We've gotten used to walking over to Silver Moon Hall with...
Well, you're still welcome to go there. It's just, now that it's all over, I've decided to make some changes. Try and fit in with the Frost. The older generation are still timid around me. They don't dare get too close. But things are much better with the children. I see more curiosity. Hopefully, by the time the next Moon Prayer Night comes around, I can enjoy the festival with them as myself.
You'll do fine, Columbina. Paimon's sure they'll realize you're super nice once they get to know you.
You really think so? When we first met, you thought I was a little up in the cloud.
We were just starting out then, come on!
I'm only teasing. I know that I have you to thank for pulling me back down to solid ground. It feels good to finally stand firm on the earth where I was born.
Oh, that's great!
Thank you. I'll make sure not to lose it this time. Well then, are you ready?
Lumine, what happened? It's time to learn.
Good. Then let me open the way for you.
Where does this lead?
To our shared destination.
Huh?
Do you remember me telling you about my missing prologue back when we just... But while I was inside the moon's reflection, I realized that my prologue was really hidden in the future, The story of the time before I was born was in fact the story of my distant future. It's truly fascinating. But when I obtained the Trilunar Authority and returned to our present reality, I sensed something I hadn't
So you mean?
Yes, your spaceship. All this time, it has been hidden on the Frost Moon, which lay beyond the sky, the great ruler of the firmament.
Wait, them? Why would they do that?
I don't know. Perhaps your ship contains something that is incompatible with Teyvat. Or something that can... Oh, did I pick a bad time to say this? I know it must have been... Maybe I should have waited until you were on the moon, with no chance to back out.
That would have been kind of...
Take me there.
Oh?
Whatever is hiding in that ship, it belongs to me and Lumine. Those memories belong to us. No one else has the right to decide whether I should or shouldn't know about it. Not even the heaven.
Very well. Then let's go.
You two take...
Rest assured, Paimon. We will. Thinking about the story that we'll find hidden on the moon?
Yes.
Stories like that don't...
You don't believe in
I don't believe in end...
Where am I?
This is the pathway I built between Teyvat and the Frost Moon. The moon is very far away from us, so it could be a long journey. After I obtained the Trilunar Authority, I unwittingly saw past events from many of my friends' lives. One was Lauma. She was so young when they chose her to be the Moon Chanter. From then on, the Frost Moon Scions looked to her to bring messages from their goddess. But, for better or worse, I had left Hisi Island before she was ever born. It was not until much, much later that she met me.
I think it's for the best. Because of the way things turned out, you had the opportunity to become friends.
You're right. In that sense, I think we were both very lucky. Oh, and about that mage, Nicole. I only recently learned that she has lived in Teyvat since the time of the Three Moon Sisters. The Moon Goddesses always had a good relationship with the angels. I suppose our friendship continues that tradition. And then, there's Sandrone. I never knew that much about her, beyond the fact that she was created by someone called the Lord Artificer. She, too, suffered for a long time before joining the Fatui. How I wish I could talk to her again, even if only to hear her say nasty things to me. Also, I saw your sibling's story. I'm afraid I didn't see much. It seems that she rarely came to the surface, where the moonlight shines. But I did notice that back when you first set out on your journey, she would often appear nearby, gazing at you from afar with a guilty look in her eyes.
Lumine.
Let us speak no more of the past. I probably shouldn't reveal so much about my friends. It's not my place. Let the moonlight carry us forth. We are very close now. After this, I'd like to bring some Kuhenki to the moon as well. If they're willing, of course.
What about your other friends? Will you bring them to visit too?
Certainly. But I'll need to tidy the place up first. This home hasn't received any guests in a long, long time. I remember writing something similar with you on Moon Prayer Night. I believe it was called...
Dodoko's Whirligig.
Yes, that was it. You asked me if I was afraid to return to the moon, and I said that I was. The idea that I had gained something precious, only to lose it so quickly. That frightened me. But I'm not afraid anymore. Besides, this time, we're traveling together. We're here. Over there.
Our spaceship.
It's huge. I suppose that the moon is the only place one could hide. It'll be all right.
Huh?
The way you feel in this moment, I went through it too. Solitude for me once meant living a life in which even I was but that night. Solitude meant throwing away.
Columbina.
Go. Retrieve the part of your life that was once lost. Trust me, you will lose nothing by doing so. Look, Tavad is right there. All of our friends are down.
You're right.
Finished?
Yeah. Why did you take your eye mask off?
Well, since my return. Besides, I've always wondered how Tevat looks.
And what do you think?
It's beautiful. I could spend a whole day here. What about you? What do you think of the truth you found? I haven't looked at another person's expression in a long time, but I think yours is saying...
Keep this up, and it won't be long before you give Nephra a run for her money.
Oh, I don't think that's going to happen. I'm much more used to sensing what's going on around me with Kuvaki.
I read the spaceship's flight logs. I always assumed that this was my first time in Tevat. I thought that Lumine and I, but the logs show that our spaceship flew over the skies of Tevat once before.
Flew over? So you didn't...
No. The ship barely came to a stop before flying on again. After that, it continued traveling through space for a long time. Some of the data is corrupted, but I suspect that it kept flying. It was only after that that the ship made a forced landing in Nodcry. When Lumine found me, she came from out. Could this mean that she left the ship long before I did? Maybe even...
Are you alright?
Yes, I can feel that the truth is coming together. I remember Lumine telling me that when she first arrived in Conria, she could not recall the past. So this might be something that even she doesn't know.
Here, I made some space for you. Your mind must be racing.
Oh, wait, there's one more thing.
What is it?
Wait here a moment. Hey, call...
Is that a new outfit?
An old one, technically. It's been in a cabinet inside the ship this whole time. It's a matching pair with Lumine's. She always liked this set more.
Huh. I don't think there's a huge difference.
Really?
Yes. It's still the same you. You're the same person. Traveler, do you consider Tevat your home?
Home is... wherever Lumine is. But yes.
Would you change your answer if Tevat changed appearance? I mean, if the truth about Tevat turned out to be different...
I don't know. But I don't... The truth is not what matters most to me about Tevat.
When I was first born, I longed for a home. And when you get something before you're mature enough to understand the world, you just take it at face value. I thought that a home was a transaction. You give me what I want, and I'll do the same for you. But you and your friends taught me what a true home should look like. You never asked for anything, yet you gave so generous.
That's because your friendship matters to us.
In the past, but after journeying to the distant past where the story began, I realized that it was I who chose Nodcry to be my future home. Now, I am glad that I made that.
I'm sure your friends are just as glad.
In fact, I intend to make the same choice today as I did back then.
What do you mean?
Well, I've given the Eternal Moon's Marrow to Lauma, and the Iridescent Moon's Marrow to... And now, I shall return my Kuvaki to Nodcry again. That it may...
Wait, but...
Oh, I won't. Not this time. The Frost Moon has now entered the false sky, and I am the Trilune Goddess. I am only returning to Nodcry the part of me that it needs. I am giving what I can, because my home is worth it. Oh, and I have...
For me?
Yes. Come closer.
What was that?
I lifted some of the restrictions this world placed on you. I trust this will help in your future.
My power. It feels like it's grown. I can use... Thank you.
You're welcome. I see you as family. And after everything you've... Here. This flower...
Isn't this a moon prayer blossom?
Yes. Don't worry. You will never see these flowers. I'm finally discovering the joy of giving.
Hey, better late than... What are you thinking about?
Why don't you take a guess?
I don't think I'll get it in one guess. But I'm sure it's a happy...
That's kind of a sneaky answer. Head down into that. The moon seems so far away. I felt it might all put on the moon. Everything feels so... The haze that once enshrouded the skies has finally been dispersed. I feel like a traveler on a winter's night, starting a new chapter in my tale by the warm... I don't have a lot of luggage, but I do have a lot of hope for the future.
Well, what's...
Next, to start with, I want to stay here just a little. After that, let's return home and...
These clothes bring back so many memories.
The journey goes on. Like I said, this is not the end. I don't believe there has... Oh, is that your next destination? Most people would probably tell you to pack some warm clothes. But I experience things differently than most people, so I can't know how cold it is. In fact, it is home to quite a wondrous heat source. I think they call it Kreshnik's torch. I sensed the energy it gave off as I was passing by on a railway train. It felt... I also recommend the Korolievsky troupe in Snezhnograd. They give performances quite regularly, and entry was free for harbingers. I liked them a lot. Ice cold and sharp. Crystal... That's just the impression that Tsaritsa gives me. In fact, I don't think the people of Snezhnograd... Maybe that's because the Tsaritsa herself has never acknowledged, nor accepted that there's Regrator. Between them, they control a lot of what happens in Snezhnaya. But I could never wrap my head... I noticed that the Rooster and Regrator often appeared to get along on the surface, while working against... But I wasn't particularly interested, so I tended to keep my distance. Now that I think about it, once things settle down in Notcry, I'd like to... You've told me so many stories about the other places you've been to, and all the friends you've made there. It would also help me learn more about the journey that has made you into the person you are today. Okay, it shall cast down its true...
To Jean, acting Grand Master of the Knights of... This preamble is such a pain to write. It's probably high time we got rid of this acting business. I trust that Dern has updated you all on recent events. Hope we didn't worry you too much. The good news is, we managed to come together and put a stop to the... As for the Fatui, not counting the Damselette, aka the Moon Goddess, who has left their organization, we found ourselves allied in this instance with both the Knave and Marionette. May she rest in peace. As ever, we find ourselves better off for making friends rather than enemies. But until we can ascertain the Tsaritsa's true intentions, the future remains uncertain. In a short while... Wait, how am I meant to surprise everyone if I tell them in a letter that I'm heading home? Well, that would be a huge waste. Okay, I will begin sending the expeditionary team back home in waves. I'm sure they'll be able to answer any questions. I hope they won't gloss over the details of my many heroic deeds. But if they... I think of Mondstadt daily. Please give everyone my best... P.S. The honorary knight went above and beyond this time. Are there any other honors we can give him? P.P.S. Please be extra nice to Klee for the foreseeable future. I cashed in on the last favor that the Hexen Circle owed us, so we need to earn some more goodwill. If there's any serious problems, feel free to stick me in solitary confinement when... Whew. And that, as they say, is all she wrote. End of an era. And with the moon shining down brighter than ever...
He who wishes to peer into the abyss needs simply to wander through Nodcry on a misty night. The march... The wild hunt will be sure to drag him into the darkness. Let us have a modicum of patience for the richness and complexity of humanity. The wanton cruelty of the few is not worth our ire. People ought not be so frightened of ghosts. They are merely talking shadows, chattering away endlessly about their past affairs. He who wishes to peer into the abyss needs simply to wander through Nodcry on a misty night. The march of the wild hunt will be sure to drag him into the darkness.
Nó không học à? Thế sao chả có ai trong đi có đây? Tớ tưởng đi học chứ. Mày để đấy treo lên sao?
Mở lên người ta cho hay không?
À, à, chơi xem chơi gì? Tớ toàn nghe cái này chứ có bao giờ xem người ta chơi đâu. Như này chơi kiểu nó kiểu thuộc loại gì? Thể loại
RBG. Chả biết nói đấy như nào. Thế giới mở đúng rồi.
à à thế tớ mở thì tao biết rồi.
Ta mà tao cũng chả đợi được vào đâu, tao mở luôn, tao đôn luôn này, nhìn này. Mày đôn chưa biết
Luôn
vừa
thì
rồi
luôn xem nào.
thì phải đeo record được. Cái
Gacha.
ấy gacha luôn này, ấn luôn thì ta phải chờ đợi Hoàng nữa. Ta không đợi được.
Xanh xanh. Ánh
Anh
vàng mới xịn đúng không?
nổ con kia chịu rồi.
Được tư vấn nữa không?
Không được, thiếu.
Thế có con boss gì mạnh mạnh chơi hát không? Đánh xem cái.
Đánh hết rồi. Con này đánh hết sạch rồi đâu.
Chả có cái gì à?
Đấy, con trên góc này cũng chơi hát này, đánh thử đi. Tôi chưa đánh con này.
Thằng Hoàng nó chơi cái này à?
Không phải, nó bảo Baron gọi nó vào, nó Ron. Xem với. Nó chơi đâu, em rủ nó chơi Genshin đâu.
Genshin nó nặng quá. Máy tính thì chơi được cơ chứ. Giờ net tôi cũng chả biết chơi cái gì. Kệ.
Chơi
With the marrow of the three moons in my hand, behold the false moon's fall! Pathetic.
Confirmed. Shadow Raven. Squirrel, mark.
Be silent.
That's more like it. Reverse.
Close your eyes. Night falls.
Surge. A moonlit night for all. Wings of darkness. Animal test 6308. Absorption test.
To dusk. Beware the creatures of the night. Be silent.
Entropy.
Burn.
Qua lại.
Close your eyes. Be silent. Night falls. Observe.
Surge. A new moon rises. Absorption test.
Be silent. Do you fear the dark? Night falls. Observe.
Reverse.
Shadow Raven. Animal hyperspace. Confirmed.
Chơi nó có tí máu đấy không chơi được à?
Không, con gây đam chết mẹ rồi.
Thế môn kia chỉ là
hỗ trợ đam cái thứ
búp
thì...
gì à?
Con ấy đánh cũng được nhưng mà đam hơi bé. Đây đổi ra đội hình này đam to.
Allow me to lend you some moonlight.
I've been waiting for you for ages.
Bây giờ sốc đam này sinh tồn rồi. Đấy. Mẹ ấn bắt đầu rồi. Đấy này.
moons fall!
Sharing my knowledge.
How dull!
Everyone hold it.
Let my name echo in song!
Settle down, attack, and you're already struggling. Reverse. The tides beckon. Good, keep it up. I'm still coming. Bow your head.
Time to shine!
I see everything.
Illusion shattered!
Be sanctified. Silence! Be shackled!
Shower me with praise! Let the world come up!
Found you!
There is no escape!
Settle down! I see of eons past.
Tôi đánh nó mất bóng nhanh này, có phê một phê hai á.
Time to shine! Strike a blow!
Let's play through a little.
Illusion shattered! Touch.
Let's close. Everyone hold hands. Make yourselves at home.
Let the world collide!
An oversight on my part. The tides beckon.
Được gì đó.
Này trông đơn giản, tôi không đánh khó nhiều. Thì dẫn cho cái con này trông hầm hố đánh nôn con này trâu lắm.
Có cái gì ẩn ẩn thú vị không? Cái vụ ẩn hay là cái...
Cái này rất nhiều, chứa nhiều cốt truyện. Cây cốt truyện mất mấy tiếng rồi xong rồi cày kiểu nhân vật thôi, mình nuôi nhân vật thôi. Có nhân vật mình roll ra nhân vật đấy cho mình nuôi nhân vật đấy cho mạnh lên, mình đánh đi thử thách trong game thôi. Đấy.
Thế cái lượt roll kia hả?
Đi.
Cái lượt roll kia tích bao lâu được?
Thì cái này nó nhiều kiểu tích hàng ngày tầm 60 kiểu đấy. Game này kiểu nó kiểu như là đi mở ấy, nó vào game cho mình đúng nhiệm vụ mình làm ấy, nói chuyện các thứ nào nhiệm vụ đấy được nguyên thạch đây mình roll rồi mình lấy đơn và xong mình nuôi cho nó mạnh lên cho mình lại lấy chỗ nhân vật đấy mình lại đi cày nhiệm vụ tiếp thì mình lại lấy cái nguyên thạch nghệ roll tiếp lấy nhân vật mới đây đánh con này đánh bên nhậu nâng nhân vật đây đấy đánh con này nên bên nhậu nâng nhân vật mạnh lên xong mình lại nên dùng cái chỗ nhân vật đấy mình cày mấy cái sự kiện cày với nhiệm vụ mình lấy những nguyên thạch mình lại roll tiếp cứ đập đi đập lại thôi.
Thì game cày thì nó thế thôi.
Đánh ngựa này lấy nguyên liệu nâng nhân vật mình lên mạnh lên mình đi làm mấy cái thử thách của game lấy nguyên thạch này luôn thôi đợi mà có nhân vật mới mình luôn.
You are but another fool.
Time to shine.
Everyone hold hands.
There is no escape.
Too late. It is time to be humble.
Con rắn cái tay con rắn cầm kiếm
Listen to the cries of a world reborn!
Let my name echo in
Chứ là có bố nhân vật chuyển đổi với bố nhân vật để đánh.
Settle down. A silence fills the air. Be not perturbed, unscathed.
Đàn to ấy.
This world shall perish.
Cam ổn.
Justice is bliss in the temperate waters of the